Good evening, everybody. Welcome here to Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. This is a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of scary rock music. Tonight, we're doing an episode of Favorites, our Wednesday night show we do every week. And I'm taking a page from one of my subscribers who gave me the idea. Actually wasn't going to do this. It had occurred to me, but I kind of decided not to do it, and then he talked me into it, and that is Drew Starr. So Drew, this is for you. I hope you enjoy it. So we're doing my top 10 favorite rock monster songs or rock Halloween songs for tonight. So top 10 favorite rock Halloween songs, probably it. I'm actually going to do a couple more episodes on this similar type topic. But for tonight, we're just going to do this one. So I've picked out the albums that these songs are from. I have 6 of the 10. So I hope that you will enjoy this as much as I did putting it together. It was kind of fun, actually. I have to admit it. So the first song out of the gate will be from Carlos Santana. Everybody knows what's coming, right? Black Magic Woman. I don't necessarily think this is a very scary song, but it definitely falls within that Halloween range, right? Yeah, one of the first, if not the first Santana song I ever really heard. And I would think this came out for me probably back in, I would say in the early 80s. For me, that's when I first heard the song and started listening to it. So Black Magic Woman from Santana will be number 10. Number 9, had to have this song on the list. I don't necessarily think it's one of my favorite scary songs, but I've been listening to it forever. It goes back, predates my rock era even, like going back to when I was 8 and 9, and it's a song called Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett. Yeah, so it's a kind of I think it's an early 60s or late 50s song. Yeah, it's kind of goofy in a way. It's not really a scary song. It's more or less of a goofy song, but I do like it. So I think it had to get some honorable mention here. So I put it in at number 9. Number 8, this is a song that I've been listening to for probably 4 decades. It's the only song by this artist I really listen to and like, but it's another one of those monster songs that you gotta kind of have on the list. By Edgar Winter. I think it's Edgar, it's not Johnny. I'm pretty sure it's Edgar Winter, and the song is called Frankenstein, which is a instrumental song, but a fantastic one nevertheless. Okay, moving on up, we're gonna get to our first prop. So number 7 comes off of this album by Judas Priest. Yep, had to have some Priest on here. Defenders of the Faith. This is the song Love Bites. Yeah, definitely a vampire song if ever there was one. And so I'm putting that on here as my number 7. So my number 6 is also off of an album that I own. And now with this particular artist, you could have picked any one of a dozen. You could have done a top 10 favorite scary monster songs or Halloween favorites off of just this one artist. But I picked one. Now some people would pick, there's quite a few songs they might pick over this, but I personally like the song Steven, which is on this album. A really creepy song. Kind of gives me the willies, actually. Off of Alice Cooper's Welcome to My Nightmare. Some people might even pick the song Welcome to My Nightmare. Definitely wouldn't hurt. He's got lots of kind of creepy stuff. Black Widow, another creepy song, just on this one album. But that song, Steven, that takes the cake for me. And that's coming on here at number 6. Number 5, we're going to move on to another album. This group's the same thing as Alice Cooper. He could have picked any one of a dozen songs for this list from this group. I actually was going to choose another one that I was listening to earlier, but I think you got to kind of go with this Number of the Beast, the title track. Definitely one of those monster scary songs that gotta go. You gotta have at least one Iron Maiden on this list, right? I actually was going to put down "Daughter to the Slaughter," but I decided that as much as I like that song right now, I think this is just the better song for this episode. So, "The Number of the Beast" from Iron Maiden coming in at number 5. Number 4. Number 4 is off of this album, Agents of Fortune. Yeah, you know what's coming here. "Don't Fear the Reaper." Not necessarily a scary song or anything like that, but it's the Reaper. You gotta put something on there. Blue Oyster Cult's a little bit on the creepy side sometimes as well. So, "Don't Fear the Reaper" from Blue Oyster Cult will come in at number 4. Now, number 3, I do not own the album. It's not from lack of looking, but I just don't own it. From the Talking Heads and their song "Psycho Killer." Yeah, really kind of weird song. It's definitely a different type of rock song. There's not very many songs that have this kind of catchiness to it, but are also kind of creepy at the same time. So number 3, "Psycho Killer," Talking Heads. Number 2, could have picked a few songs from this guy, but decided that this one best exemplifies what we're talking about tonight, Halloween. So we're going to go with Drew's pick, Mr. Crowley. Yeah, I actually prefer the live version on the live EP to this one, but both of them are really good. Mr. Crowley coming in at number 2. And number 1 from the Kings of Scary Shit, Black Sabbath. And I could have chose a couple of songs from this guy. Well, I could have chose a half a dozen songs from these guys easily, but I chose "Children of the Grave." I think it fits the scenario very well as my number 1 song here for my favorite, top 10 favorite Halloween rock songs of all time. And you could have gone with War Pigs or Electric Funeral or Black Sabbath, the title song from the title album, or anything pretty much off of Born Again would have been good. There's some creepy stuff also on The Mob Rules. Well, not so creepy, but maybe monsterish. Anyways, that's the song we're going with number 1 is "Children of the Grave" from Black Sabbath. So I'm just going to give them to you all back this time from top to bottom. So you got "Children of the Grave" from Black Sabbath, "Mr. Crowley" from Ozzy Osbourne. So Ozzy's in on the top 2 there. Number 3, "Psycho Killer" from the Talking Heads. Number 4, "Don't Fear the Reaper" from Blue Oyster Cult. Number 5, "The Number of the Beast" from Iron Maiden. Number 6, "Steven" from Alice Cooper. What a creepy song. Number 8, "Frankenstein." Oh, sorry, I forgot one. Number 7, "Love Bites" from Judas Priest. Number 8 is "Frankenstein" from Edgar Winter. Number 9, "The Monster Mash" from Bobby Pickett. And last but not least, "Black Magic Woman" from Santana. So some of the honorable mentions I had, could have picked any one of a couple songs off of AC/DC. Could have picked "Hell's Bells." Could have picked "Highway to Hell." Both of those songs would probably fit on a show like this very well. From The Who, I would have maybe chosen "Boris the Spider" or "Heaven and Hell." Both songs excellent for a thing like this. You got "Bad Moon Rising" off of CCR, from CCR. You got "Witchy Woman" from the Eagles. And then you could have picked any one of a dozen songs off of Black Sabbath's albums, or Ozzy's albums, or Iron Maiden's albums, or even Alice Cooper probably would have been the king of that. So there you have it. Those are my top 10 favorite rock Halloween songs as we see it for this year. So hopefully you enjoyed this episode. It was fun to do. I hope you guys can put your stuff down in the comment section if you think there's some songs that absolutely have to go in a top 10 list of this time. Put them down there. I'd like to see them. Maybe I'll think about them when I'm doing the next episode, which is going to be a little bit on the creepy side as well. So anyways, Don't forget to hit the like and the subscription button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss next week's episode. And we'll see you then. Take care and have yourself a good evening. Goodbye.